Collins up front. Hardaway for three. Yes. The Bulls now lead by 5. Pippen trying to break down, and then changed his mind. Got it out to Armstrong. Orlando able to get back. Myers. Kukoc with
the bench right now. No interior defense for the Orlando Magic. Anthony Aben will get some rebounds and block an occasional shot, but just poses no threat inside defensively.
Hardaway loved what he saw. He was facing Luke Longley along the baseline, and he took the step and whipped around him.
Hardaway looking very happy, but Longley finds Tony Kukoc flashing into the lane, and no contest here. Just a quick first step. Hardaway with the swooping scoop as he blew by Luke Longley. Never had much lateral movement before that. It's really tough now.
Now Hardaway, guarded by Armstrong. Anthony Hardaway with 9 points. Hardaway coming off a 27-point game the other night against Boston. Dennis Scott called for the...
Phil Jackson would rather see his team execute and get a good shot rather than play the percentages.
Final seconds of the quarter. Hardaway stripped. Hardaway on the recovery. It will count. Penny Hardaway on the follow. So after one, it's the Bulls 31 and the Magic 27. Hardaway with the drive, got the step, was stripped on the recovery, was able to knock it down, and just did beat the horn. A 4-point lead for Chicago. 1 quarter complete. Moments of the second quarter. Longley lost it. Anderson shovels to Hardaway. The Magic 37. The Bulls 35.
Terrific. Doesn't want to see Tony take too many perimeter jump shots.
Hardaway played by Kukoc, checking the shot clock. Hardaway, yes. It has been a spectacular first half for Penny Hardaway. 9 of 12 from the field, 21 points. Off the steal, Hardaway. The Magic leading 41-35. And they are a fired-up ball club. Orlando doing it without Shaquille O'Neal and Horace Grant. They've come from behind to take the lead with 6:45 to go in this first half.
With a break in the action, and the Magic.
And it's the Bulls by 1. Hardaway to the crossover. And finds Bowie. And that Matt is assist number 4 for Anthony Hardaway.
And how he saw him, it looked like he was sandwiched among 3 players, able to find Bowie wide open.
The Magic leading of Ron Harper. That time he was able to get the step. 1-point lead for the Bulls. Now Pippen guarding Hardaway on a switch. Hardaway to the outside shot. He has been unconscious in this first half. 25 for Hardaway. 11 of 14 from the field. And it's Orlando by 1.
Not only scoring himself, he's also looking to get other people involved. Here he draws the defense to find Anthony Bowie for a wide open layup. And now he'll just take it against one of the best defenders in the league, Scottie Pippen, as he has Scottie swirling and all turned around as he nails down another jumper. But Nick Anderson, 1 for 5 from the field. Dennis Scott, 1 for 6. It's one thing for Hardaway to do a lot of scoring. He somehow or other has to get some easy shots for those 2 players for the Magic to be able to compete in this game.
Orlando Magic player Steve Kerr, 4 of 5 for 8 points. And the Bulls lead 53-50. Hardaway with 25 of the Magic's 50 points. Bulls open up an 8-point lead.
Just to follow up on that, the visiting team has the choice of which basket they want in the first half. And a lot of it comes down to superstition and how your team is playing during the course of the year as to which basket you want.
Hardaway now has 27. The Bulls lead by 6. 2 minutes gone by in the third. Myers with a bad pass. 2-on-1. Anderson all the way. It's a 4-point Chicago lead.
Nice 2-on-1 fast break between Hardaway and Nick Anderson. That's the second time they've teamed up on a fast break like that. This time, Nick getting the basket. Looked like he drew the foul from Kukoc as well.
Armstrong was on fire. chases it down. He has Hardaway. Hardaway on the reverse. And the Chicago lead is down to 4. 33 points for Penny Hardaway.
Penny just third steal of the ball game, knocks this loose and bangs into B.J. Armstrong to send out Nick Anderson, and Nick turning the wrong way, but still hearing the footsteps of Anthony Hardaway filling the lane and delivers the ball beautifully.
B.J. Armstrong, one of the better free throw shooters in the NBA. Orlando wanting to check out the Bulls alignment. Kukoc out of 2, he lost it. Here's Hardaway racing the clock, and he hits. Magic leading by 2 with 7/10 of a second remaining. And that is a career high, 39 for Penny Hardaway. Chicago calling for time. Down by 2, 7/10 of a second remaining in regulation.
Well, you can see the disgust on the face of Scottie Pippen as the Bulls getting the ball to Tony Kukoc, trying to work on Nick Anderson, and Nick bearing down defensively, getting Kukoc to spin on that play, able to knock it loose, and then the lightning speed of Hardaway taking off, and nobody can watch Nick Anderson here as he was pressuring Kukoc. Actually, it just squeezed out of Kukoc's hands, and nobody could catch Hardaway as he scores with 7/10 of a second. But Kukoc again trying to spin, just lost possession, and everybody filtering to the basket, and that left the clear path for Hardaway to go in all alone.
Anthony Hardaway with a career high 39 points, 17 of 25 from the field. Free victory. Scottie Pippen fought. He would draw the contact, hesitated, and then nearly hit. The Orlando Magic without Shaquille O'Neal and without Horace Grant coming from behind to defeat the Chicago Bulls 105 to 103.
Oh, he hit it! How in the world did that fall?
Now, Portland should know better than this. You should always put pressure on Penny, or else you're going to pay the price.
Oh, baseline crossover. Reverse dunk. Oh, beauty.
At number 3,
There's nothing better than hitting the game winner. One down, you hit the shot.
22,000 are on their feet in anticipation of seeing Michael Air Jordan make his home debut against the front-running team in the East, the Orlando Magic. Now let's take a look at the Nike starting lineups. For the visiting Orlando Magic, they start Donald Royal and Horace Grant at the forward spots. The dominant Shaquille O'Neal's in the middle, and their guards are Nick Anderson and all-star Anthony Hardaway. For the hometown Bulls, they begin the game with Scottie Pippen and Tony Kukoc up front. The centers, Will Perdue, and B.J. Armstrong and the one and only Michael Jordan are in the Bulls' backcourt. Brian Hill's in his second year with the Magic. And Phil Jackson, with a lifetime record of 330 wins and 147 losses, is the head coach of the Chicago Bulls. With the score 1-0 Bulls and 11.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter, let's join Doug Collins and Bob Neal for the call of the game.
Nick Anderson. It's 3-1.
Nick Anderson
Orlando
has become a terrific three-point shooter, Bob, shooting almost 43% on the season. He's 10th in the NBA. He's made 162 three-point shots this year. That was sort of an excuse-me shot. I don't have anything else I can do with it.
That's right, nobody there. Kukoc all the way inside. Pippen back. Jordan! That got them on their feet at the United Center. Bulls by 2. Now Royal traveled, and then he comes back with his first dunk.
Well, gets to the free throw line, gets himself in rhythm, buries the jump shot, nice rhythm, nice trajectory, and then Scottie Pippen did what I'd said before. Gave the ball up and got Michael the slam dunk that everybody was waiting for. That's what I was talking about, getting Michael involved emotionally. Big, strong center and Luke Longley. Look at the perimeter people. All these guys can shoot, pass, handle the basketball.
Horace Grant gives it up to Hardaway. hits a three from the corner. That might help Penny get off the mark. He, by the way, look out. Longley fouls it.
He is an exciting, explosive player in the open floor. His game, Bob, this year, you look at his numbers. Anthony Hardaway's 10th in steals. He's 12th in assists. He's 13th in scoring. His team has the best record in the NBA. And you just see him glide to the basket with the ease of the great players in this game. This guy has greatness written all over him over the next few years if he can stay healthy.
Still learning the point guard position and still trying to take care of the ball. Anthony turns it over 3.3 times a game. And Michael Jordan goes to the bench for a rest. Pete Myers, the man who replaced Michael in the lineup when Michael retired, comes on the floor. The Bulls leading by 2 with 1:25 to go in the first quarter.
See, the Bulls have a tremendous luxury now. They can rest Michael, bring in Pete Myers as a defensive player, and they still have offensive weapons in Kukoc and Pippen on the floor.
Bad pass, Rollins.
When your toes are on that line.
Time remaining in the half. The Moore riding your screen. Orlando up by 1. They played very well among all the hoopball here at the United Center. Hardaway, magical move down the middle.
Got wings in his feet.
Orlando by 3. 4 seconds. Jordan has it stripped. Has to throw up the prayer. It doesn't fall. Would have been. They gave him the new shot clock. Now they got another one. Johnny Royal has it stripped.
Loose ball's going to the Magic right now. Beautiful backdoor cut, Penny Hardaway.
And how about Anderson finding him through the crowd?
Well, it's funny because at halftime I told Penny Hardaway that Memphis was beating Arkansas in the last seconds and told Brooks Thompson that Wake Forest lost to Oklahoma State. He got the biggest smile on his face.
Michael Jordan with the double clutch just through the bottom of the iron. He was a little tentative about having that thrown back in his face again.
I think that's a good call. And here's Horace Grant. Here's Michael with a block.
Great.
That was a great foul by Horace to have the presence of mind to foul to take away that easy 2 points. BJ would have been on the receiving end of another layup.
Chance for the Bulls to tie. They were down 63-56 and scored 5 straight points thanks to B.J. Armstrong.
You can see the defense just trying to keep Michael in front of him. B.J. once again, this shot was forced.
He had to put that way over the head of Penny Hardaway. That's the arc took him too far. Here is Penny.
Orlando's sort of building the wall there in the lane on Michael and said, look, we'll give you the over-the-top jumper. You're not going to get all the way to the hoop on us.
Shaquille, nice move inside. Horace Grant steals the offensive board from Mike. Double team on Shaquille for you and Kukoc. Open man, Donald Royal. Horace Grant. Extra pass, 5 to shoot. Hardaway.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Hardaway. Show us your entire repertoire.
Dare I say, like Michael Jordan was in his younger days.
Well, I mean, he is a tremendous player.
Orlando by 1. Kukoc in the post against Horace Grant. This will be tough.
Well, Horace got to be very careful not to get his fourth. Again, he's picked up 3 in about a 2-minute period of time right now. Michael jumps in and draws the foul.
Here's the magic of Hardaway. No pun intended. Well, yeah, actually, it was intended.
Look at the crossover dribble a la Timmy Hardaway. And look at the big finish at the basket. And you know what? He's doing this against the premier defensive forward in basketball, Scottie Pippen.
Timeout, Chicago.
With the Magic leading 60.
That's a crowd silencer on the road. You come back and hit him with a 3.
Jordan on the drive. No look, Longley. 2 hops, they let him get away with it. And the lay-in. And the Bulls by 2. 4:07 to go, third quarter. Oh, that jam by Michael off the steal. We'll show it to you in a minute. It has the look of the statue outside. Anderson misses from 3. He's now 5 of 7 from that area. Hardaway from the corner, no. Tree Rollins with the rebound. Michael knocks it out of bounds.
See Michael's eyes. He's reading the pass. He gets his hand out in the passing lane. Great steal. And he takes off. And it looked like his legs started to give out on him a little bit. Looked like he didn't quite get up the way he wanted to.
With a break in the action and the Bulls leading at 73-71. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter and more of Air Jordan.
We'll get back to
Michael Jordan double clutching. Throws it away. Hardaway. It's a 93-90 Orlando lead. Chicago with a timeout. I guarantee you Michael Jordan is a tired camper.
Well, Michael's very upset. He tried to get the ball to B.J. Armstrong. The ball was tipped. Nick Anderson picks it off. And there's Anthony Hardaway once again on the finish. The Magic lead by 3.
One-on-one. Pull up.
Michael can't pick that up.
Nobody was there to get the pass. That's adjusting to Michael. Hardaway, Grant with a jam. 97-91, Orlando by 6.
Michael
is fouled by Luke Longley, and that'll foul him out of the game.
Luke Longley is 6.
Hardaway was assessing the situation. You saw him. He looked back. He saw Horace Grant drop the ball off. Horace Grant has quietly had a terrific game. Remember now, first time in here, 32 minutes, 10 points, 9 rebounds. Tonight, Horace has been very active, motions under control, played a very smart basketball game.
Now, Orlando's resident magician at the point guard position is holding court. Anthony Hardaway will never forget his first day in the NBA. The year was 1993, and he was part of a blockbuster trade that sent him to the Orlando Magic.
At Orlando today, they selected Chris Webber, traded him to Golden State, and now the new #1 guy down there is Anthony Hardaway to play with Shaquille O'Neal.
Webber's Fab 5 days at the University of Michigan made him a fan favorite. And Hardaway received a chorus of boos from Magic fans when the trade was announced. The memory of that day still lingers. If the Orlando faithful didn't make Penny feel at home, his teammates did. And it showed as the rookie guard played like a seasoned veteran.
Hardaway. Oh, Amen.
4 to shoot.
Hardaway beats 1, 2, left. Good. 1.6 left. He hammers it home, and the Magic lead by 2. Well, the Anthony Penny Hardaway show has begun.
But Penny had more than just showmanship to offer. He excelled in every facet of the game, earning him a starting job at the shooting guard. And by midseason, Penny was ready to take the point.
Basically, we just felt that Penny Hardaway was going to be the point guard of the future for the franchise. And we rolled the dice. There's no question about it. But in hindsight, it was definitely the right thing for us to do.
Penny's ability to serve up the perfect pass is even more impressive when you factor his size into the equation. At 6'7", he's constantly being compared to Magic Johnson. But the MVP of the first Schick rookie game won't let that go to his head.
Definitely, I've come a long way, but not like those guys. I mean, they can compare, but like I say, it's only one Michael Jordan and one Magic Johnson, and I'm Anthony Hardaway. The only thing I can do is try to play my best game and win games for Orlando.
Hardaway's defense and hustle wreak havoc on opposing offenses, and he has a knack for creating scoring opportunities. He's fearless when driving the lane, and this season, he's improved his perimeter game.
Hardaway to the outside shot. He has been unconscious.
Penny's all-around skills earned him first-team All-NBA honors in only his second season. And though he admits there's room for improvement, he has his sights set on what he wants to be.
A great player. Just can go out there and just flat out get it done with anybody. You know, anybody who he faces up against is going to compete hard and most of the time win the battle.
And now, Penny and Shaq must lead Orlando in the battle of their young NBA lives as they trail the Houston Rockets 3-0 in the NBA Finals.
It is a lot of pressure, but it's pressure that we feel that we can handle.
And that pressure will remain. For as long as Hardaway and O'Neal are among the league's elite players, expectations in Orlando will be high as they look to enjoy the same type of success Houston has had.
We want to get to where they've already been. It's only going to take, like, a little mental toughness and a little desire to try to get there.
By Smith as Pippen went flying.
And for the #1 dunk of the year, Penny punishes Patrick.
Here's Hardaway. Still hammer home on Ewing. Oh, baby!
Well, since Magic
some old, all adding up to an unpatient-like start. Tonight they face the Suns, who have added Penny Hardaway to their arsenal, much to the liking of Jason Kidd and Coach Scott Skiles. It's the Pacers and the Suns, next on ESPN. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on ESPN. Tonight, along with Casey Jones, I'm John Paul Della Camera. We'll bring you from Phoenix the Pacers and the Suns. Two teams trying to right themselves. The Pacers have had some problems this year, Case, because they've changed up their roster. And Phoenix have had some injury problems. Hardaway is just getting back into the lineup.
Well, it's going to be something for Hardaway coming back. He's been out for a while, so he has to come in and try to adjust, and that's kind of sometimes very difficult.
He's trying to adjust and link up with this player, Sean Marion. Now, Marion has started every game. He got hurt in the very last game. You saw him at the near portion of your screen going down. He had an MRI. It was supposed to be a game-time decision. Latest word indicates that he will get the start tonight. This team really needs Sean Marion. What a find he was as a first-round draft choice out of the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Casey, those are great numbers.
Those are great numbers. 10 rebounds, 15 points a game. And 1.38 blocks.
Yep.
That's unusual.
8th in the NBA in terms of rebounding, first in the team, and first in terms of block shots. He's very athletic at 6'7". And speaking of very athletic, you could say the same about Reggie Miller. They used to say, as Reggie goes, so go the Pacers, but now they've got other players involved, including Jalen Rose. When we come back, we'll check on a light night around the NBA. Suns, coached by Scott Skiles. Marion is in. We'll see how the knee holds up with Cliff Robinson at forward. Dudley's a center. Hardaway and Jason Kidd will be in the backcourt. And this is the lineup that the Suns would have used at the beginning of the year, of course, if Hardaway were healthy, but Hardaway was not healthy. But Penny Hardaway has come back after left knee surgery. Casey, it's going to take him several games before he becomes the Penny of old, assuming he can still become that.
It's going to take him a while because he has to get back in the flow. He's been out for a while. But then he posts up well, and he shoots the ball very well from the two position, and I think he's going to be all right.
What's the hardest thing to get back once you've missed so much as we look at the rusted Penny notes?
You get in a hurry, and you start to force shots, so he has to just slow down, be patient, and let the timing come back to him.
I think the reason why his numbers have dropped over the last 5 years, look at the games missed. A lot of injuries have certainly slowed him down. At one point, he and Shaquille O'Neal were running the Orlando Magic, and now they've both gone elsewhere. Terry Durham. Hardaway almost picked it up on the dribble. Marion back for Hardaway, and Penny now has 4 points.
That was a good play there. Defense got scrambled right there, and he just went in for the off the backboard.
Did the big money change it?
Big money changed it.
Suns with the ball, a 13-0 Pacer run. Got a 13-point lead here. Shot clock got a 4, and I don't think Hardaway knew it. Yes, he does. And he got it. Nice shot from Hardaway.
He was able to switch out there, and then Hardaway got the advantage of it.
What he does best, but he's 3 for 9 there, so he's shooting 33% from the floor. And keep in mind, the Pacers, even though they were leading, only shot 32% in the first quarter, but the Suns only 25. Hardaway.
Hardaway, that's what he does best. Drive, and he can see a pass and kick it out, or drive and take the shot. This left-handed hook he threw up there.
Travis Best pulls up, misses, rebound. How'd he get that? And he threw it away.
Here's Hardaway coming right. Best is all over the guy, but look at the left-handed hook he threw up there, and that's about 5 feet from the basket. That's a difficult shot.
He looks bigger to me upper body. He must have worked on that during his rehab, even though it wasn't his arms that was the problem. It was the knee. But he looks bigger.
Well, he had to stay in condition, and then part of that is weightlifting.
From the he shouldn't have taken that shot. Groove got it, was all over him. Robinson clears out. Kidd on the break. Bounce pass straight ahead. And Hardaway.
And that's Jason on the fast break, and he owns the fast break because he knows exactly where everyone is. He knows how to deal with it. Nice pass out of there.
So Jonathan Bender gets called for his first foul, but the Phoenix Suns have shown some life coming back, and they get it going with a fast break. Kidd to Hardaway. Chicago, they're going to struggle for a while.
That's for sure.
Hardaway with 10 points. That's 5 less than the rest of the team. Hardaway's look pretty good. It's going to be tough for a player to miss as much time as he has missed.
Well, he's dealing with it very well and going in for that no backboard layup. And it had I think it had snow on it when it came down.
Here is Jason Kidd. 6-point lead, Pacers. 5:23 to go before the half. The lob is for Hardaway. He's doubled. Kick out, open shooter, 3. Robinson.
Hardaway is not only a great shooter, but he also can make the pass, and a great pass cross court. He sees the court when he has that ball.
Robinson leads this team in threes made tonight.
And one of his better nights. But give him time.
Hardaway. And that's a tough matchup for Best. Count it. And the foul. I say a tough matchup because Hardaway's 6'7", and Travis Best, at best, is 5'11".
Well, you see this post up here. Travis Best is short. Hardaway is about 6'8", and they're going to take advantage of it every time they see that matchup.
Penny with a free throw. He didn't have any free throws in his first game back, so that's the first free throw he's attempted. 13 points for Hardaway. This game is all of a sudden tied. 2. 4:13 to go. Second quarter from Phoenix. Both teams coming off losses in their last game. Spin move, Hardaway off the glass. And Tamaka's going to get called, but Hardaway picking up the confidence, driving more, posting up more as the game goes on.
Well, he knows he can get by Miller. And so he comes in here, he goes up in the air, and then he hangs in the air, and then the defense comes over and fouls him.
6 years with the Magic, and a 4-time All-Star was Penny Hardaway. Tabak committing that foul, and Hardaway hits. 14 Hardaway points. Games coming up for you on ESPN Tuesday. Raptors and Rockets. You'll see Vince Carter in action. Heat and the Blazers. Blazers right now look like, I say look like, the best team in the NBA.
That's where they are, and with the players they have, they're going to be difficult to deal with.
O'Neal almost threw that away. Marion almost picked it off, and then a reach in. And the Phoenix Suns 44. Jermaine O'Neal with 16 points. Reggie Miller 13 to lead the Pacers. Hardaway 15 for the Suns. Here are the highlights from the first half. Penny Hardaway is only coming back for his second game. He embraces with Reggie Miller before this one started. Second game, getting more minutes tonight. Missed that one, but the rebound was put back by Dudley. Good first half for Jermaine O'Neal. No stopping him on that quick drive to the bucket. Best from Crozier. Easy two. Can't leave Travis Best alone. A 4-point lead at that point for the Pacers. In the second quarter we go. Al Harrington, who had 5 rebounds, plays it to O'Neal with a jam. Hardaway trying to lead the Suns back. Nice roll off the left hand. 28-19 at that point. Jason Kidd runs the fast break well. Found Penny. 31-25 at that point. More from Hardaway, the fake, and the bucket. Foul on Travis Best. Good first half for Penny Hardaway, looking a lot like the Penny of old. And that can only be good news for the Phoenix Suns. These are the numbers from the high scores in the first half, but Cliff Robinson so far 2 for 8. Reggie Miller 3 for 11. You would think he would shoot better than that before this game's over.
Oh, he will be shooting better than that.
Travis Best with only 5 points in the night, and he too is 1 for 5. But O'Neal has been the hot player, 50%. And you might think that they would try to work the ball to him a little bit more, and the same with Hardaway for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, great play. Robinson with athleticism. And a Suns with a long bounce pass. Dudley the hand up. It's like the Globetrotters. Marion.
That's got to be the play of the night so far.
That certainly beats Reggie's last layup.
I mean, this pass from there on a bounce like that, and then Dudley hands it off with his dunk, and the defense standing under the basket, which would not be a foul there.
Sean Marion with 14 points. You gotta love that fast break and the way it developed. Points, but it's the Phoenix Suns who come away with the win. You've been watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. SportsCenter is straight ahead for our Latin American audience only. For Casey Jones, I'm John Paul Della Camera. Thanks for watching the NBA on ESPN as the Phoenix Suns win it at home, 93-85 over the Pacers. So long, everyone, from Phoenix.
Yeah, this is zone defense, Mark. The 2-3.
Penny Hardaway opens up with the outside shot. A reshuffled starting lineup for Mike D'Antoni. 12-point deficit for Marbury and the Suns. A little trouble with the handle. Hardaway, though, was able to rein it in and hit the long two.
bench accounted for 58 points in Sunday's victory.
Oh, nice move by Penny Hardaway. Got up in the air, showed it, took it away, and then made the layup.
Looking at a 10-0 run.